you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some super scary clips that are starting to freak the internet out. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content, just like this. Really Haunted is a YouTube channel we've featured before. It's run by a man named Lee from the United Kingdom. For several years now, he and his family have lived in a house that seems to be actively haunted. The activity inside the home is so frequent and forceful, Lee has set up a home security system to film around the clock, to try and document the strange happenings and ultimately provide proof of the paranormal. In this clip from April 1st, 2021, we see footage of the family's living room. For the first few seconds, all is still. Until something chilling happens. Watch. Watching that again, you can see the chair in the distance as it seems to lift up all on its own. It then slams back down to the ground. Then, right at the end of the clip, some more activity is captured. Most comments on the clip were genuinely shocked by the footage, with some sending well wishes to the family, hoping nothing more sinister ends up happening. This is just one of many intense clips that have been captured by Lee inside his home. As always, I'll put a link in the description box below. It's well worth checking the channel out. We recently did a segment on a series of UFO sightings near the Colima volcano in western Mexico. A mysterious orange light was seen flying near the mountain. A strange hovering object that resembled a horse was also spotted by several eyewitnesses. Now, there's another volcano in Mexico that's also been seeing some regular UFO activity. In July 2016, a series of unknown lights were seen floating around the Popocatépetl volcano. A live stream run by Webcams de Mexico was running 24/7 after a massive eruption launched a 6,500-foot column of ash into the air. As viewers watched in awe of the eruption, they began to notice some strange lights floating around in the sky. Take a look at what they saw. As you can see, there's a series of glowing orbs floating through the air. At first, viewers thought they were pieces of ash reflecting strangely in the camera. However, they soon realized that they're far too large and spherical to be pieces of burning ash. Then, a year prior in 2015, another mysterious object was spotted by the live streaming cameras of Webcams de Mexico. This time we can see a long cigar-shaped object moving from right to left. This was spotted shortly after an eruption, which has sparked a wide range of theories. Firstly, the most grounded idea is that we're seeing some kind of material that's been ejected by the volcano, and the compression rate of the webcam is causing it to look more mysterious than it really is. However, some UFO experts believe that aliens might be studying Earth's geothermal activity to gain a deeper understanding of our timeline. Here's yet another sighting at the same volcano. It was captured by Popocatépetl Live TLX, however the YouTube channel UFO Sightings Daily ran a deeper analysis on the footage. In the clip, we can see a white, tic-tac shaped object flying through the sky from right to left. Here it is again through a negative filter. Taking into account the sightings of both Colima and Popocatépetl, you have to wonder what exactly is going on around these volcanoes. Could aliens really be studying them? Are they collecting data to better understand our civilization? Or is there another way to explain these bizarre sightings? I'd love to hear your take on this in the comments section down below. The Ghost Hunters of Stoke-on-Trent are a paranormal research and investigation group dedicated to capturing evidence of the supernatural. The team offers free paranormal investigations throughout the UK to people who believe they're being haunted. They also run a haunted museum and spirit shop in Stoke-on-Trent in central England. Over the years, the team have accumulated a collection of oddities and allegedly cursed and haunted items. In this clip, which was taken inside their museum via CCTV camera on August 31st, 2021, a group of people are having a tour of the property. Now keep an eye on the doll sitting in the chair. Its name is Mary and is allegedly the museum's most haunted doll. Watch. Strangely, the people don't seem to notice the doll moving. If this isn't eerie enough, just a few days prior, on August 27th, the doll was caught moving on a different security camera. Take a look. As you can see, Mary slumps into the chair as it begins to rock. So could this doll really be haunted? Perhaps you'll have to take a tour of the museum yourself and find out firsthand. We've featured Sylvia C before. She regularly uploads videos to her YouTube channel documenting what appears to be a very active poltergeist haunting. She's captured dozens of videos showing mysterious activity, things moving, and inexplicable sounds in her home. Sylvia claims that the haunting began after she conducted a Ouija board session in her kitchen which she didn't end properly. Here's a glimpse into her living nightmare. In this clip, Sylvia grabs the camera after some unsettling things have been happening in her kitchen. Watch.
The keys are moving. Oh my god. The door's just moved. Spit in the kitchen.
As you can see, the keys in the lock are moving on their own, and a cupboard door keeps swinging back and forth.
My goodness.
In this second clip, things get a little more forceful. Take a look. Items in the dish rack are clearly moving. More activity is caught on camera.
Oh God, guys. Oh. Pot's moving again.
So could Sylvia really be haunted by a poltergeist? Judging by the dozens of videos on her channel, it would certainly seem that way. But as always, I'll leave this up to you to decide. I'll put a link to her channel in the description, check out the videos for yourself and see what you think. Before we get to our number one spot, where we look at a house in Russia that's said to be home to a demonic presence, here's a quick little piece of CCTV footage from 2015, uploaded to the YouTube channel A Lot of Musics. It was captured at 11:20 at night. There's clearly no one around, yet something quite eerie happens. Watch. Watching that again, a shadow appears out of nowhere. It seems to slip straight into the door. Right as it does, the I and A on the sign above seem to malfunction and turn off. Here it is again, zoomed in and slowed down. The uploader themselves suggest that the clip might be fake, as the shadow does have a somewhat off appearance. So is this just CGI, or is it a glimpse at some kind of shadowy figure? Let us know what you think in the comment section down below. Before we get on to that demonic house in Russia, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be notified every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. Dark Ghost Paranormal is a popular supernatural and urban exploration channel on YouTube. They travel to remote areas of Eastern Europe in search of the strange and unusual. In this clip, the Dark Ghost Paranormal team investigates an old house in Russia, said to be home to a powerful and demonic force. The house used to belong to an old man that regularly investigated the paranormal. Rumor has it that the man disappeared after conducting a seance in a nearby swamp. After hearing the stories, the team decides to investigate the property for themselves. They begin by placing special equipment around the house, along with numerous cameras to catch anything that may happen. A few minutes into the investigation, eerie activity begins to manifest. Watch. Watching that again, as the chair moves, a second camera gets knocked over by some unseen force. Then, minutes later, their ghost box gives an eerie warning. Listen. Ignoring the stark warning, the team continues to search the house when things take an alarming turn. Then, as they move from one room to another, this happens. Now, there's a strange noise emanating throughout the house. You can even make out what sounds like footsteps moving about. Things escalate when a door slams shut. It sounds like someone's running throughout the house. Suddenly, the team is plunged into complete darkness. Every single light in the home, including torches, have all turned off for no reason at all. One of the stationed cameras filming in night vision catches a door opening on its own. As the footstep sounds get more intense, the investigator points the camera under a table to show that there's clearly nothing in sight that could be making the horrible running sounds. Eventually, it all gets too much as the investigator wisely decides to leave the house. As if all this activity wasn't enough, one of the strangest captures actually happens at the beginning of the investigation. It's fleeting, and at first it's very difficult to see. However, when the image is brightened, you can make out a shadowy figure fly up out of frame. So what's going on in this rural house in Russia? Is it genuinely haunted? And did this alleged demonic activity have anything to do with the homeowner's disappearance? Until further info comes to hand, this intense haunting and just where the homeowner actually is will have to remain a complete mystery. If you can't get enough of the old slap cam, then don't worry, we've got you covered. Check out that link on the top there for some more scary videos. Otherwise, there's a massive paranormal playlist there. Will keep you entertained for hours and hours. Hit that thumbs up button or leave us a comment down below. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.